Hi, I'm John Norman. Today we're going to talk about search and rescue. Most firefighters remember their first really tough job, especially if something goes wrong. I sure do. I'd only been in the fire department about 2 months when we responded to a house fire, dinner time, in a very big old private house. As we pulled up, a woman came running out the front door. Her hair and her clothes were on fire. She was screaming that her husband was trapped upstairs. I was the only free pair of hands who had a mask on his back. The officer leading the hand line said, "Get upstairs and find the husband." Well, I found the interior stair easily enough, and I started heading up to the second floor. I had my tools. I had a large hand light and a Halligan tool with me. I started my search right at the top of the stairs. I come up the staircase, hand on the right wall. The bedroom door that I first got to was closed. So when I opened it, it was still pretty clear in that bedroom. Got in there and it was pretty neat. Took maybe 30 or 40 seconds to get a good look in there, under the bed, in the closet. Came around, following the wall again, came out into the hallway again, made another right, and right there was another bedroom door. And it was a mess. It was a teenager's bedroom. Clothes and stuff everywhere, so that one took a lot longer to search. And I'm venting as I go, taking glass and taking windows, get in there and check the closet and everything like that. And I come out of that bedroom about 5 or 6 feet to the left. Now there's another doorway, just an open doorway. So I look in and can see to the right and to the left. There's a wall here and a wall there, and looks like a wall straight in front of me. What had happened, though, it wasn't a wall. Looking, and the hand light, as often happens, hits the smoke and bounces back at your face, so it looks like a solid object. And I don't know the difference. I just look and say, okay, go ahead. And if I had just probed the head with a tool or felt with my hands, I would have realized that it wasn't a solid wall, but I didn't know at that time. I was a new firefighter. All right, I got to head out. So as I'm going back down the staircase, 2 more guys come up and meet me, and I tell them, all right, head to your left, because I already got the rooms to the right, but I didn't get all of the way to the left. After a pretty long, drawn-out firefight, we finally knocked the fire down there, and eventually I get sent back up to the second floor where I had searched originally, and take a look around and make sure we didn't leave any tools behind or anything like that. So I start heading back up the staircase, and now I can see for the first time. So I get up to the top of the staircase, and all right, yeah, here's the first bedroom, and I look in there, and that's pretty much the way I had thought it was going to be. And all right there is the next bedroom, and yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. And then I get down and I look at that closet, and it's not a closet at all. Instead of being a closet, it's now a little short interior hallway. And it led to 2 further rooms back there that I had missed entirely during that first search. And it turned out the husband had been in one of those rooms back there when the fire broke out. I almost panicked, and I realized that I had missed these 2 rooms entirely. What had happened to the husband? He was okay. He had jumped out the rear window just before we arrived, and he was coming around the front of the house as we actually went in the front door. So in that sense, everything worked out okay. Anybody that's been inside a burning building knows, conditions on a fire ground don't make it easy to rapidly search for sleeping, unconscious, or unresponsive victims. The smoke robs you of most, if not all, your eyesight. And if the victims are unconscious or unable to speak, you can't follow their voices, so you can't rely on a sense of hearing. And even if they can make a sound, with all the other noise that's going on, the crackling of fire and the noise of the attack and, breaking glass and, all that, there's a lot of noises that you're not going to hear a little whimper or something like that. People, unless you get very, very lucky or you're very close. So even your sense of touch, we're wearing these big, heavy gloves, and you don't really have good tactile sense. You can't feel anything. So here we go. Here's the question. Under these difficult, dangerous, and confusing circumstances, how do we effectively search the premises to maximize our likelihood of getting people out, finding those people that are missing? The answers, there are many, many different answers, and they're very complex, but they all start with one thing. You have to have a plan. To be efficient, every search must be planned. Although time is of the essence, and it is critical to quickly find people who may be trapped inside, frantic, uncoordinated wanderings can hurt more than they help. Therefore, every member of a search team must have a clear idea of what to look for, where to look, and how to look, in order to maximize the chances of success.